Patrick Mahomes. So those are my thoughts on Deshaun Jackson. Patrick Mahomes. All right? Patrick Mahomes got an incredible deal. So did Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if you heard my open on the radio show this morning, but to me, the NFL represents the ultimate meritocracy in American life. And if you think about it in the larger context, the NFL is about rewarding people who succeed. It doesn't matter what they look like. Patrick Mahomes is the highest paid contracted for athlete in the history of American team sports. Christian McCaffrey is the highest paid running back in the history of the NFL. White guy, black guy, mixed race guy, whatever you want to call Patrick Mahomes. Let's call him black. Let's call him mixed race, whatever you want to call him. The point is, it doesn't matter what your racial background is in the NFL anymore. You end up getting paid what you are worth, period, and it is not complicated. That's what capitalism does. That's what success does. That's what the NFL gets right. You get compensated based on your talent. What you look like doesn't matter at all. What matters is whether or not you perform at the highest level. Two highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL are both black. Russell Wilson and now Patrick Mahomes. The highest paid running back in the NFL is white. Both of those guys were drafted in the top 10, meaning the NFL doesn't care at all about your background. All they care about is your performance. They look forward, not backward, when it comes to trying to evaluate. That is why American democracy is the standard that should govern around the world, because we believe that what matters is your talent, not anything else. You should be compensated as much as you are worth. That is what capitalism is. It's also why Colin Kaepernick is so incredibly awful as a representative for the NFL in any way, because what Colin Kaepernick believes, if you listen to Armand Salguero this morning on our show, he was incredible, pointing out that Colin Kaepernick is anti-American because he consistently defends Fidel Castro. This is a guy who is anti-everything that sports are supposed to be about. Getting paid well despite the fact that he's not in any way a top playmaker. Getting paid well despite the fact that all he does is denigrate America. Listen about this for a minute. If he said what he said about Cuba, he would go into prison. If he said it in North Korea, he and his family would entirely disappear. If he said it in China, which is right now in the midst of trying to eliminate all democracy in Hong Kong, he would go to prison for years. In America, he gets paid millions of dollars. And yet he wants to argue that nothing is different at all. Go read Jason Whitlock's column today. It was fantastic. By the way, props to Jason Whitlock and his performance on last night, Tucker Carlson's show. He was fantastic. I appreciate Tucker Carlson having him on and giving a shout out to OutKick and to my partner, Jason Whitlock. He was absolutely phenomenal. I encourage you guys to go watch it on OutKick.com if you haven't already seen it.